how my last video got a lot of views. I'm very impressed and happy, but that means I'm gonna have to up my game. At some point, I'll actually splurge and spend money on something instead of food or makeup and buy a better camera so there's better quality. For now, you're stuck with it. Picture someone super funny telling the stories. They're actually kind of funny stories. I'm just not a comedian. So I will set the stage for you. There were two stories. They are somewhat connected. Just trust me on this. The first one takes place about 2 years ago. I was with my cousin, not cousins, and we decided, it was a graduation party or camping, I have no idea, but we had the brilliant idea to go see an R-rated movie. Now, in all honesty, our parents were fine with it. The movie was Lucy. It had Scarlett Johansson in it. And in all honesty, when I ended up seeing it, it wasn't even that good. But the point is, we're like, nah, we don't need our parents to go and buy us tickets. I mean, it wouldn't be any problem. We can just drive up and buy the ticket. No, it's fine. We're fine. It's okay. You know, people do this all the time. We'll buy tickets for something else and then we'll just walk in, you know? Because, you know, all of us, except for one, were too young to buy tickets for an R-rated movie. Remember, I was like 12 at the time. So we get there, and I am a nervous wreck. Let me tell you, my hands are like shaking. They do this, like, whenever I get nervous or stressed, I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. And I was a mess, and we were waiting in line. I'm like taking deep breaths, and like, and everyone's like looking at us like, it was pretty empty. This is probably the first problem that we had, is that the movie theater was really empty. It was, I think, a Saturday night, or yeah, it was during the summer. It might have been a weeknight. Point, it was empty. It was a theater that was kind of out of in the middle of nowhere. They live in sort of a farm country, and it would have been a lot easier to go along with our master plan if people were actually in the movie theater so they couldn't tell. Anyway, so here I am, super nervous. My mom had given me like $10, which I promised to pay her back, and I'm in line, and I'm so nervous, I don't even notice that I'm the one in line, and the woman's just standing there, staring at me, judging me. Can I have one ticket for Jump It Up? And she's looking at me, you know, the look that adults give kids when they know they're up to something. She's just like, alright, here's your one ticket for Jump It Up. That'll be like $7. And I was just sort of like, and I took the ticket and I went online, everyone else ordered, and I was walking down the hallway. Now, it wasn't very long. It was a small movie theater. But in that moment, I swear, that hallway seemed like it was 5 miles long. It was just stretching, and I could see our theater at the end on like the third door to the right. And in the theater where we said we were going to go, which was 3 doors on the left. Now, this is like a dead empty movie theater. And so we're like, okay, you know what? You know, we just walk, chins up, act like we own the place. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And now there were like 4 of us or 5 of us, and we finally walk and we turn into the right. And I swear that I could hear them saying from the back, excuse me, wrong theater. But we ignore them, we just keep going, and we are in. We're like, okay. And we're sitting and waiting for the commercials. And we're talking, and I'm starting to calm down. I'm like, see, it worked. You're fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. But then the movie theater attendant walked in. She's like, can I see your tickets, please? And you can just tell that she loves being in charge, that this is the only way she gets any joy in life is yelling at other people. She's like that one substitute teacher that you had and hated. And we're just like, oh, I was like about to pull mine out. I'm like, we've been caught. Maybe if I show her, I won't go to jail. And my cousins they're like, we got, it's all good. Sorry, ma'am, we threw them away. I'm like, we know that you bought tickets for Jump It Up, so you can either go in your theater or you can leave. And we just all sort of look at each other and stand up and slowly walk out. And behind us, there's these like teenage guys who are just laughing their butts off at like the 5 people who tried to sneak into an R-rated movie and got caught. Now, we went into that movie for a little bit, and it did not go well. It's like, we looked up the plot, like, this is the dumbest movie ever. It looks so boring. We watched the trailer, read the synopsis, it looked horrible, so like, we're gonna leave. But you see, none of us, our prides weren't, can't let her see the satisfaction of us walking out that front door. And so we snuck out the emergency exit and walked all the way around in the dark because we didn't want her to see us. And then, oh, there's more. Well, we didn't want to admit to our parents that we had failed, so we stopped about a few blocks away from our house. Well, I say blocks, it's a relative term. She lives in like farmland. And we stopped the car and turned off the headlights and we're like, okay, they can't know that we got caught. We'll hide until a few hours. We'll say the movie was good. We'll sneak around back. So we turn off the headlights and like push the car so they can't see it all until we're close. And we hide the car and we walk around the trail hiding in the house and we have to sneak in. And the dogs are barking and I'm like, and they're just like, shh. And it is crazy. And we get into Morgan's room for a bit and we're hiding, but then someone's coming. So we run in the closet except for one guy who was in the group. And the lights are off and he is alone in my female cousin's bedroom. And he's like a teenager, because she's a teenager. They're both like 16 or 17 when this is happening. With the lights off. And they're like a really conservative family. And this one aunt or uncle walks in and she's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, nothing. And we're all in the closet like, they don't know that we're here. They just know all of a sudden this one guy is alone in Morgan's bedroom with the lights turned. She's like, okay, I'm gonna go now. And she left, and she shuts the door, and we wait a few seconds, and the silence is just deafening us in the closet. Is he gone yet? Is she gone? Are we good? It was hilarious. You might not think it's hilarious watching this video, but you have to take my word on it. This thing is hilarious. And then finally, someone else walks in, and they say, "Why are you alone in Morgan's bedroom?" And it's like his dad or something. And he's like, and then he looks at the closet and then looks back at him. They're in the closet, aren't they? So we were super embarrassed, but it was really fun. And now, a year later, the next story. Because, I swear every time we get together, something crazy happens. And we remember, we laughed about that. We're like, oh, ha ha ha. What such funny times. I wonder what will happen this year. And then it was Savannah, Morgan's older sister, her graduation party. And like, why don't we go swimming? One of our friends, his parents out of town, and he said that we can go and use his pool. And we're like, okay, yeah, sure. And so we get there, I borrow one of their bathing suits, we swim for like 15-20 minutes, no big deal, it's fun. We're folding up the towels, we have our stuff set on the car hood, and we're like, okay, yeah, we texted, all good, we're gonna come back, have some cake, it's gonna be fun. But then we get everything in, we're sitting down, and we're driving, and then we hear, and Savannah's like, did something hit the car? And we keep driving, like, whatever, bird, it's, like I said, they live in the middle of nowhere. We just like, whatever, fine. And then all of a sudden Savannah's like, I can't find my phone. So the car screeches to a halt and we all like thud forward and she's like, guys, we need to find my phone. And so we're looking all around the car and she's like, oh, okay, I think we left it at his house. And so we drive back and we're looking around and she's like, I can't find it anywhere. I know I brought it with me. I was talking to my dad, and then all of a sudden we froze. We just turned and looked at each other, and we were like, oh no. It was on the hood of the car. And we could tell right about what happened. So we drove to where we heard it go with the thump, and Savannah drove at a snail's pace behind us. Now it's like pitch black at this point. And like we're like, with our phones and our flashlights looking in the woods. Can you see it? Can you see it? Looking around. Oh, is that it? No, it's a leaf. And this goes on for about a half hour. And we're finally we're never gonna find it. And Savannah's like, I'm gonna have to buy us a new phone now. Oh my god, I was mugged up. And we're like, it's okay, we're gonna keep looking. And another half hour goes by and it's pitch black and I'm like, we're gonna get hit by a car and we're gonna die and we're gonna die over the fact that the phone is on the hood. And I was just like, every time. And we're trying to laugh about this, but Savannah's just like, Dad's gonna kill me. And she's calling it and we're listening and we're walking along the edge of the woods in pitch black. Every time a car goes by we freeze because we look like we're being killed or we're gonna kill someone. And finally, what feels like hours later, and it couldn't have been more than an hour of us walking around, we stop and we look and we hear it. And I swear we all just have a heart attack. And we run towards it, we can see it lighting up. And despite having flown off of the roof of a car, probably been ran over a few times, and hitting a road, it's not even cracked. Now, I know that this probably doesn't seem very funny, especially compared to the first story, but trust me, you had to be there. Alright, that is my video. Now, since there's like 30 of you now, oh my gosh, if you guys want to comment ideas for next week's future videos, because as you can see, we're getting desperate and we have very few ideas. We might just have a free-for-all, but you know, while we're trying to keep somewhat of a pattern, suggest any ideas that you might have, and I hope you have a wonderful week, because I know that I'm not.